Great stuff. So happening tomorrow, the International Wine, Beer, and Food Festival is returning to Grand Rapids.
Here to tell us all about it, Don Baker and Manoj Mulkey with the La Nima Tequilas in Byron Center. We appreciate both of you for coming in this morning, and boy, do we have a spread to show you. So Don, let's get right down to the things that we want to talk about here. What are the last-minute preps for the festival looking like? Before we dive into this, what is that looking like?
Well, we took our first load over yesterday, just dropped it. So the team is there today, and things are rolling in, the larger components of the festival. And one of the things that we're trying to do is get ready for the Cheers for Charity, which you mentioned, Amber. That starts tomorrow, and then we roll into Friday and Saturday. But think about this. We are bringing over 1,000 beverages for you to sample from. So that just takes a little bit of time and organization. And so we just need that time. But in addition to beverages, we've got food.
Yes.
That's one of the great things about one of our newest sponsors is that they have various companies that they can bring with them that highlight both the food and beverage industries. So we're really excited about that.
This is really cool, and especially a local company too, right? Like that's the best part.
Yes, and a remodeled space that I just visited. So I'm going to let Manoj tell you all about that.
Tell us all about it. You brought in some stuff for us to look at.
Yes, La Nima Tequila, we make in Mexico and Jalisco. This is one of the smoothest, finest tequila. All our tequila is a zero sugar, zero additives, a easy sip tequila. This is my Well Blanco tequila. It's basically for cocktails and mix like that. And we have a premium Blanco tequila. It's one of the smoothest, premium, high quality, high purified tequila. Again, zero sugar, zero additives. This is my Reposado. It's on the barrel for 1 year. It's a light color. It's got a little bit of flavor for the bourbon barrel, wine barrel taste, you know. So, and this is my Anejo is 2+ years, 2.5 years in the barrel. It looks like a bourbon. If you're a bourbon drinker, you have to switch tequila because it tastes better than that. And then zero sugar, zero additives. You know, like I like old fashioned. Instead of bourbon, I put my Anejo in there. So smooth. Better, no hangover, no headaches.
Oh yeah, see that's like the best of both worlds, right? Okay, well, and especially I love the darker, richer flavors you get with like an añejo tequila too. So that'll be nice for all the tequila lovers out there.
That's where we're gonna find Tanner.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you see me out there, you might catch me near this table. What else do you have? I mean, obviously.
And then also we just recently opened Dungeon Speakeasy Bar. And then Villa Bar and Banquet in Grandville. So it's an older, 48 years old restaurant. We have modified totally. We have a secret door. If you have a birthdays, you know, we give you a code. And there's a mural. Arturo did a nice mural all over the steps there, and you can come through there. Inside, you can't even recognize the place. Nobody in Michigan had the place like that. So very well interiorly set up, and the food is farm to table, nice food, and we have a Brenna, our mixologist, and amazing cocktails we serve there.
That sounds like it's going to be a very fun place to check out. And you guys will be at the festival over the next couple of days.
And then we also have another brand called Sonarani Indian Spices. We have 85 spice in Meijer stores, and we're also showcasing some of the samples there. Please come and try at the festival.
Absolutely. And we've got a couple other things that we can also try that you've brought in. So tell us all about what we've got here.
Well, I thought it was kind of fun to, you know, share the story too. And I just have to say really quick, tell us about the name, because I found that one of the most fascinating pieces.
See, the tequila I'm from India, South India. I started a tequila called Nima Tequila. Nima means in my language, your tequila. So, but the name was taken, you know, so we can do that. So then we kind of mindstorm and whatever we have to do, and then we come up with La Nima. La Nima means the soul, and also Nima means Nina, my wife, and Manoj.
Wow, I love that.
The sweetest.
Nice story behind that. That's amazing.
Creative way to come up with, you know. So
well, check that out at the festival, and that's awesome. Thank you so much. And what else do we have?
So where I tasted this first was Granville. So I thought I'd talk about another business too, because what we're seeing in the Wine, Beer, and Food Festival is so many beverage companies are diversifying. So this was previously just moonshine, so distilled products. Now they have brought wine, right? So that just really plays in red, white, and apple, kind of a fun Americana theme. They're also offering cider now, because when people come into someplace, they're looking for a variety. Not everyone likes the same thing. And that's really what the festival's about, right? We just want everyone who enjoys food and beverage to really find what they would like there. Then I brought another Michigan brand, and I'm bringing this forward. This is Filkins, brand new, also, you know, like the Dungeon, purchased from someone else, a previous winery, Southwest Michigan. Happens to be Zach Filkins from One Republic Band, travels the world. He and his wife settled there, purchased this winery, brought a sommelier and a winemaker from California.
Yeah.
So we've got them. We've got another new wine that I just brought a couple because there are
Okay.
so many, but this is Ballantine wine. First time seen at the festival, both of these.
Oh.
How amazing is that, right? This is out of Southern California. Just their winemaker's going to be here doing some seminars and tasting sessions.
That's awesome.
And then we have a few more celebrities that I just, can't help but mention.
Of course.
So coffee, we have the linebacker, a former linebacker, from the Detroit Lions
Can I pick
team.
it up? I'm gonna pick it up. I wanna smell
Absolutely.
it.
Stephen Tulloch. So he fueled himself
smell that.
on coffee during his NFL years, and he's here now with his coffee. But what I love is his jersey was 55. If you go back and look at the
Okay.
Detroit Lions roster there, you'll see that. Or maybe you remember it. I don't know, either of you. Yeah, no. But he'll be there with this coffee. He also wrote a book.
Well, you mentioned
children's book.
55.
Wow.
Operation 55 is on the back.
Yes, and it gives to children's ministries. Every
Wow.
purchase, 55 cents to children's various charities. And then we can't not talk about Isaiah Thomas.
Okay.
He's coming for the run of the festival, doing the welcome at the Cheers for Charity. You're going to see all of these, and those at the Cheers for Charity event, but everything is available during
So do that
the
one more
public
time. So
days.
all of these and then the tequila.
Yes.
Unfortunately not
Sorry.
this, but at the Cheers for Charity.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And the rest of the weekend, right? You get to enjoy so much more. And this is just a small little, tiny, we hit a little bit of what's new. There is so much, I couldn't haul it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or else we'd have the festival here in the studio.
Could be fun.
That could be
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about the Cheers for Charity, because you mentioned that I think the last time you were here, this time around, we want to make sure people know about that because it's such a good cause, right?
It is. So it supports Hospice for Michigan. The focus this year is all about veterans. So We Honor Veterans is the program, and that is near and dear to my heart. My father-in-law was a veteran in World War II. And they just have phenomenal services. It's brand new, that part of their programming. So we're thrilled to be there that night, kind of supporting that. But it is a very curated evening. And so if you don't want the crushing crowds that we often see on the weekend,
Yeah.
Thursday night's a way to go. It's $150, but supporting a great cause, and you get 150 tasting tickets. Those are good the remainder of the weekend. So there's no way to go wrong with this, even though you're going to see a lot of people that you know, and it's, a very social event as well. There might be a little rumor about, maybe a quick performance on stage by Zach Wilkins. Isaiah's doing the welcome. It's just going to be a wonderful celebratory night. Lanima will be featured on the Meyer Food stage. It's called Cake and Cocktails.
Okay.
Not going to want to miss that. Chef Gina's there.
I'm assuming it's like exactly how it sounds, cake and cocktails.
Yes.
Desserts and cocktails. Love it.
Yes, right. And so it is a night packed with good things to enjoy, food and beverage, but good people, good organization. We live in a thriving, wonderful city. And then we continue on into Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, okay.
Awesome.
Big moves there.
Yeah, with the Cheers for Charity event too. I remember last time you came in, you talked about how there's going to be a pairing aspect also involved, right?
Yes, so a lot of the pairing restaurants, I should say about half of the pairing restaurants are offering a course from their pairing, good memory, wow, at that event, right? So you get a little sample of that. There are a few pairing tickets left. I will tell you, with only 600 for the run of the weekend, those have gone fast, and there's a couple already completely sold out as far as those specific restaurants. But if you're wanting that, get it quick, right?
Yeah.
And then the Cheers for Charity tickets are also available at our website as well as that. There's special tasting sessions with Isaiah Thomas and Margot. So it's kind of like Bubbles and Bites.
Okay.
That's
good.
happening during the festival. That is an additional ticket. So there's so many things to see. Amber, people have to go to our website because there's too much for us to talk about, even if
Yeah.
you gave me an hour, which
we
probably
could easily
won't.
fill it.
Yeah.
Well, before we have to get out of here, I want to make sure that we get the details. So it starts tomorrow. When does it run through? Where can people find tickets? And what's the best way to park downtown? Because I feel like that's the biggest issue all the time.
Right, we want to remove that as an issue and make it really fun. So let's start with that. You start your visit by going to Lot 9 on Seward, and that is a discounted lot $3.
Oh, see?
Wow.
And then we have a complimentary trolley that does a 10-minute loop, takes you right to the front doors of DeVos. It does not stop anywhere else, and then takes you right back to your parking. So that is a great way to begin and end. And so the beginning of the festival, as we talked about before, is the Cheers for Charity event. That starts tomorrow night, Thursday, 6 p.m., and we kind of launch and get there. I mean, we want to pack it in for those 3 hours, right? Goes till 9. And then Friday from 4 to 9, Saturday from 2 to 9. All of those details, the tickets that we've talked about, the beverage list is also on our website, so you can see how expansive things are. And all of that is at grwinefestival.com.
Okay, well, we appreciate you both for your time. Thank you so much. Good luck to the event over the next couple of days. We're certainly excited to check some things out over the next couple of days. Your time now just about to turn 8:52. We're back in a moment after this.